Hello, Eurovision fans. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Eurovision Histories. Today, I want to do another episode of Pro Contra, where I try to find all the reasons for and against a country winning Eurovision. Today, listing all of the reasons why Zarra will not win Eurovision for France. So let's get right to it. I used your comments in the community tab of my channel as well, so thank you for that. The first argument is it might seem too old-fashioned. Now, Évidemment does combine two styles of music, cabaret, chanson, and disco, which are not exactly at the forefront of modern music today, okay? So some people might look at it and see it as extremely old-fashioned and not vote for it for that reason. After the disco beat kicks in, someone mentioned as well, there is not that much happening. There's the big Zarra and France climax, but that might actually not be enough to hold viewers' attention and to also make them remember the song until the voting comes along. Then the switch between chanson, cabaret, and the disco beat might seem a bit forced, and people might also not like that. So you're listening to the song, you think, oh, it's a typical chanson from France, how nice, and then this disco beat kicks in. In the German reaction show, I actually saw these reactions quite a bit, where people were really happy with the beginning of the song, and then they asked, why are you adding a disco beat? It doesn't make any sense. And here, for example, Voila was very clearly in one lane, while Évidemment is trying to mix different genres, and this could mean that you lose both. You lose the fans of chanson, cabaret style performances and the big power ballads, and you also lose the fans of disco because they want a full disco song. So that could actually be a bit of a detriment. Then it kind of seems like Évidemment is trying to copy the success of Voila and then adding a disco beat to just get it those 24 points that Voila was missing to win. And people might see through that. Just ask Cascada, doing something that worked a year or 2 years ago is not always the best advice for Eurovision, I think. It might also be a bit too safe for televoters. It's just a very slow start. And as I said, there's not that much happening in the song apart from the Zarra and France wow moment. So it might not be as memorable. People have also commented that it is a big grower, and this was true for me as well. I love the song right now, but the first time I listened to it, it was a bit like, yeah, nice, but something is missing. So it's not really instant, which is not a good thing for Eurovision, where you really have to convince people in the 3 minutes that you have. And then France has the other disadvantage of being in the big five. So people will listen to this song for the very first time in full on final night, at least most viewers, because in the semifinal only a short clip of the performance will be shown, and that could be a bit of a detriment, especially for a song that needs more than one listen to convince people fully. Then France has a kind of mixed track record with staging. For Foulen, it was really messy or not really well done, but Voila was amazingly staged, so that could be a bit of a problem on the night. I'm not thinking that it will be, to be honest. I think they will have a great staging, but if they don't, that will hurt the chances of this entry. And then there are more obvious jury winners. I'm thinking of Sweden, I'm thinking of Italy, even Austria maybe, than this. And then there are way more obvious televote favorites like Finland, also Sweden, also Austria maybe. So it might get lost in the crowd and not win for that reason. So these are all the counter arguments I could find for France and Zarra not winning Eurovision. Let me know what you think in the comments. And please check out the pro video if you are of the opposite opinion, because I also did that and tried to find all the arguments for Zarra and France winning. So check it out, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye bye.